Welcome back to the continuing adventures of, hell, I don't know. Date was a detective, now he's just hanging out with this teen streamer and fighting members from a secret society that have to shut her up because she knows about their secret plan to spread the AI to other planets. That's what's happening. Look, we took the pathway that said that we believed her, so that's what we're doing. We believed her, and I guess we're just going all in on that. So just forget anything else that we had to do, and this is what we're doing now. Look, we have more important things to do than solve a murder. Like, we have to fight a global conspiracy with porno mags. It's their weakness, you understand. Alright, so we went to the crime scene with Iris, we found nothing, because finding clues to this murder mystery is not something that we do. Finding new information to lead us onto the next step of who murdered Shoko Nadame, it's not what we're all about. Let's go to the map. We could also go to the I think this is Oda's diner. Yeah, one of the things we wanted to do was talk to Oda, because he knows about the conspiracies. Let's see what he knows about that. Oh, and also, just if you forgot, we are now Iris's full-time bodyguard. We have to protect her from the secret society. Everyone's here. There we go. Let's all talk about this.
Niset laws. I see.
Yeah, he knows about it.
It's not impossible.
It's absolutely not impossible. It's happening, Oda. Happening right now. He was very deep in thought about this. Alright, let's talk. Where's your mother?
She's out right now. I'm not sure where. Shopping, maybe.
Maybe kidnapped by Niset Loss. Who can say? About Iris.
Tessa is my hopes and dreams, my peace and my life.
You maybe tone that down a little bit, Oda. Just like, not so desperate, not so needy.
My light, my star, my sun, my goddess.
I mean, she's sitting right here.
She's like the laws of the universe itself. The embodiment of beauty.
I mean, she's cute, sure.
An angel, a lover, a cute mascot to put on a body pillow.
Now, how many body pillows of her do you have, Oda? It's more than one, isn't it? Isn't it?
A guru, a wife, a soulmate, life itself. She's the object of my total devotion and worship.
By that, he means that he buys, like, a lot of figures of her. And a lot of her merchandise. Because his mother does not like that he does that. Remember when he met his mother? And his mother referred to Iris as a witch. And said that Oda was spending all of his money on her. So I guess we're seeing it right now.
Snuck lover and wife in there.
Yeah, he sure did, didn't he?
I would ignore it.
And like I told you before, I'm Tessa's thrall.
Uh-huh.
If she calls for me, I'll be there.
Does she ever call for you?
Thanks, Ota.
I haven't seen her do that yet.
That makes me happy.
I mean, if you say so. She doesn't look happy about that. Let's change the subject. Let's talk about the secret society who controls the world.
I've heard of them. Niset Loss, or Nise, is a satanic secret society. Like a cult.
Oh man, not only do they control the world, they worship Satan.
They sacrifice children.
Mm-hmm.
While the sacrifice is up all night screaming, the cult performs ritual acts. Their ranks are full of politicians, intellectuals, and business tycoons. They've only been active for a few decades, but some say that they've grown to be the largest secret society in the world.
Well, they've done very well for themselves in just a few decades.
Organization so big that it absorbed the Freemasons and the Illuminati.
They're all in on it. It was a hostile takeover of the other secret societies. Let's talk about that a bit more.
But even though their membership is huge, no one knows who their leaders are.
That's right, they're everywhere, but they're also completely secret and no one knows who they are.
Like, you've heard of the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds, right?
Yes?
But for Nyes, there's nothing.
That's weird. It's like they don't even exist. You can't find any, but they do. They absolutely do.
No one knows who's running the cult. My guess is that they're being led by a group of super geniuses.
It has to be. They're incredibly malicious and incredibly smart. They're everywhere, but nowhere. They have all the money, but there's no evidence that they exist. They're so devious.
Ota doesn't know about the Wanchen system or its connections to Nyes. Iris found out, which is why they're after her. Pieces fit.
They sure do.
If you believe everything she said.
I see no reason not to. She looks serious. It's a very serious subject. Buzuki, what do you think about all this? Why are you here?
Well, Ota,
Yeah?
Date, can I...
Yeah? You want to talk secretly? I mean, the last time someone did this, they asked if he could see Iris's underwear. I hope that's not what this is.
Look, I was gonna let you have it, but under the circumstances.
What are you talking about?
Mizuki, of course. You've been neglecting her.
Oh, I have. I mean, I have a new job. I have to take care of Iris. It's like a full-time job.
Don't you think she's at her limit?
She seems like she's doing all right. She's like pumping iron and eating at the Mermaid Cafe. I mean, she was not talking before, but now she's talking.
Mizuki stayed at one of the mermaids' houses last night. She was twisting and turning all night. I had to sleep in the same bed so she'd calm down. She called me this morning so I could pick her up. Normally she'd be in school, but Mizuki had the day off for mourning. I thought that she shouldn't be alone.
Well, aren't you the responsible one? It's a turnaround after abandoning her at the murder site upon seeing a dead body.
Why don't you try being nicer to Mizuki?
I mean, I don't think we've been rude.
I know she doesn't show it, but she's really hurting. She needs you, Date. She just doesn't want to trouble you.
she's a remarkable, brave young girl.
And we've barely actually gotten any character development on her so far.
You should try to understand how she feels.
Okay. Enough about you, Mizuki. Let's talk about Iris. Isn't she great?
Who is Iris to me?
I understand she's like the sun and the stars and the universe.
A friend, a big sister, and I kinda envy her.
We all wish we were Iris.
No, stop it! It's true, though. I look up to you a lot, Iris.
Do you know, look, I've been asking everyone where your dad is. I cannot find him. Do you know where your dad is?
If you're asking me, he's involved in all this, isn't he?
Yeah, he was like the wheelman for this assassin who just kind of broke out of, well...
Is he the culprit?
I can't say no.
Did he really kill Mom?
It's leaning towards yes.
Well, I guess it's understandable that he'd be a suspect. After Mom got killed, he didn't even call. He called me out to Bloom Park for some reason.
That's right. That's why you were there.
I thought it was suspicious. But I pretended not to notice. I didn't want to acknowledge it. I wanted to believe in Daddy.
Right, the reason that she was at the murder site was because her father gave her a message saying to come out there. We still don't know why. Summarize this for me.
All right, Iris, let's get going.
You got it.
Date, If something happens to Tessa, let me know, okay?
I mean, if something happens to Tessa, I'll probably be dead, since I'm supposed to be guarding her.
I'll come help right away.
I'm sure there's a lot you can do.
Me too!
I mean, Mizuki is freakishly strong, so she probably could beat up the thugs.
I'll save you no matter what, Iris!
It's probably true.
Thank you both.
Promise me.
I promise.
Alright, we're all friends now. Well, I mean, I should probably talk to Iris. She's trembling. I guess we can't talk to Iris. Okay, I guess we're leaving. So this is the politician's house. I don't remember why we wanted to go talk to him again. But it is an option for us to go there. It's our only option right now.
There's no one in the garden.
So must be inside.
Wait, I have detected a living organism in the garden.
You can do that? What, do you just have some sort of scanner that tells you if something is alive or dead?
You should look around.
Like, when you say living organism, what are we talking about exactly? I mean, yeah, it's a garden. There could be like a bird somewhere, I can imagine. It's a plant. It's not a blob. It's a garden stone. It's not, I mean, a stone is not alive. It can't be from that.
It's a garden lantern. I said garden lantern, not hardened lanyard.
Pardon?
I'm aware of that.
I'm not really sure what the joke was. There's no one here. This tree? The tree is alive. Like, that could be a life. Here's a mansion. The mansion, I assume, is not alive.
No one is inside.
I hope it's not alive. If no one is inside, then... Not going to finish that sentence. Here's a bridge. Over the pond.
Is that Mr. Bridges?
No.
Who?
It's not anyone from any other game. There could be, like, a fish in the pond. Nobody is in the pond. Island? It's an island.
Small island is Kojima in Japanese.
How about that?
The director Kojima? He's here?
That's the life sign she was detecting.
It honestly wouldn't be that weird for him. But he's not there.
I mean, he might be invisible. There's a veranda over there. Oh, I can zoom in. Okay, there are people.
That's so.
Mm-hmm.
Next to him is Hitomi?
It looks that way.
Why? What's Hitomi doing with So?
Date? What's wrong?
As your mom's over there. Don't know what... You want to go say hi? Well, no, she doesn't have a zooming eye.
You said you don't know So Sejima, right?
Right, I don't.
What about your mom? Does she know So?
I don't know. I don't think she does.
Do you ever talk politics at home? Anything like that?
Not particularly. Why are you asking me this?
Oh, it's the two bodyguards. Oh, they're panicked. Is something wrong?
We told you you can't come in here.
I mean, I haven't gone in anywhere. I'm just standing outside.
You can't do what you want just because you're a cop.
I think that's wrong. I mean, usually that's kind of exactly what it means.
You're trespassing. That's a crime, you know. Get lost.
That's right. We have to protect Iris. It's the #1 priority. these bodyguards might be members of NICE. In fact, I'm almost sure of it.
Fine. Let's go, Iris.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't actually remember why we wanted to talk to the politician. But didn't lead to anything. We just saw that Iris's mom was talking to him.
Where are we going next?
Marble and Golden Yokocho.
Wasn't that where we were attacked by NICE?
Yeah, hopefully it'll happen again, and then we can, find out who they were.
It'll be fine.
Do you think it's weird about how the people who attacked us, we haven't heard anything about them being arrested or anything, or like any identities or anything like that, or even if they were seen afterwards?
I didn't tell anyone we were going there. They won't be waiting for us.
Like, were there actual people there who attacked us?
Besides, they wouldn't ambush us in the same place twice.
Like, they didn't really look like people. They looked kind of like they came out of Counter-Strike or something.
But why Marble?
Just kind of out of place.
No reason. I just need to talk to Mama.
Alright, let's see if Mama knows anything about anything, really.
Sorry I couldn't come last night.
That's what Date always said.
No, don't worry about it. It was better that you didn't.
Huh?
You didn't hear? There was a shootout right in front of the bar.
Tell me all about it. Who was involved in that shootout?
They closed all of Golden Yokocho down.
I don't suppose you saw anyone involved.
They were saying something about hitmen suddenly pulling out guns and shooting.
Alright, so I guess other people did see the Counter-Strike people.
They were trying to kill a man and a woman.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I guess at least that's confirmation that those people actually existed.
Yep.
Let's introduce Iris.
Sorry for the late introduction. This is Iris.
Nice to meet you. I'm Aset. You bet. Oh, sorry. Habit. I meant Iris.
Oh my, you are so cute. Are you a virgin? You are, right?
Well, I mean, maybe let's say yes and
Yeah?
just move on from that conversation.
What a coincidence. Me too.
I know you are, Iba. I mean, technically you're inside me every day. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that makes us.
Oh, you don't say.
Look, I am no expert when it comes to AI and living eyeballs.
Sorry, honey, but I don't know a thing about that.
You're an informant. I'm sure you must know something.
You must know about the secret society who rules the world.
I'm well versed in local information. I know all about Tokyo's underworld, but I can't say much about the rest of the world.
About the armed men.
I think they must be foreign mafia. Some kind of international organization. They would do anything for money.
And also apparently porn.
NICE must have hired them.
Summarize this for me.
Mama, I want to ask you something.
What is it?
Those gunmen were waiting for us. Did you tell anyone we were coming?
That's right. You did tell Mama that you were coming. And that you were bringing Iris.
Well, I did tell one person.
Who?
The person I was gonna have you meet, of course.
Oh, that's right. We were going there to meet someone.
Same guy who gave Ren his watch.
What's his name?
Futa, I think. Futa Amanoma.
Gasp.
What?
It can't be. Did we know that was his real name? I remember they referred to him as Pewter, of course. I don't remember if he had a different name. Well, I guess we're done here. I guess let's go talk to Pewter.
There's no one here. Maybe he went home.
No, he never goes home.
No, that can't be. Pewter is definitely around here somewhere.
Date, your intuition is correct. I am detecting a living organism nearby.
I knew it.
I'd like to know how this detection of living organisms work. Well, we talk to her. Nope, she's just looking around. Here's a steel shelf.
Here?
Is he in there?
No, he's not.
He wouldn't be able to fit in there. Not in the shelves. We don't understand what that monitor says.
I know. This Pewter guy must be hiding inside the CRT monitor.
Brilliant.
What is he, a contortionist? Of course he's not in there.
He's a super scientist. He probably could find a way to warp inside the TV. It's worth a try.
I know. This Pewter guy must be hiding between the binders.
We would never look for him there, it's true.
What is he, made of paper? Of course he's not in there.
Of course Pewter is not there. Take this search more seriously.
We have to be very methodical. Make sure we've exhausted every option. Could he be hiding in the lockers? He is hiding in the lockers. Didn't really think he'd be there.
There's that bastard.
Wait a minute! Okay, I'll tell you everything.
No, that was easy.
You told those men that Iris and I were going to Golden Yokocho, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Renju hired them.
Renju did?
Like how every time Renju gets mentioned, we see this same animation of him. We've seen it so many times now, and we have not met Renju once.
Which means Mr. Okiura is in with Nice.
They're all in on it.
Nice.
Don't play dumb. I know you're with them.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was just helping Renju.
You know, the secret society that rules the world and all of the world's economies who are trying to build an AI so it can reproduce and go to another planet. You know exactly what we're talking about.
Did you help number 89 get away?
How much does she know?
Just answer the question.
Yes, I did.
It's been bothering me. How was number 89 able to escape from Metro so easily? And you were the one being held hostage. If you were helping him the whole time, it all makes sense.
It was an inside job the whole time. But why? About the escape.
2 days ago, Renju escaped from the hospital.
We know about that.
Renju asked me on the phone to report everything about Shoko's murder case. That's what yesterday, the boss told me that number 89 was coming. Then, Renju asked, "Is there any way we can let number 89 escape?" I was conflicted. I thought hard about it, but it was Renju asking. Someone I love.
But there are limits, you know?
And he sounded like he was on death's doorstep. He was begging for help. I couldn't say no.
He could have said no.
With my intelligence, I was quickly able to come up with a plan. You know what the results were.
About the escape.
The escape happened exactly how I described earlier. Though, I wasn't being threatened with a gun.
You were acting, huh? Just pretending to be his hostage.
Yes,
Did number 89 know about the plan?
of course. We discussed it when we were alone in the interrogation room. Naturally, he agreed. I imagine he would have taken any possibility of escape. Even if we failed, he was already serving a life sentence.
Why was the boss not present?
I may not look it, but I have connections high up at HQ.
No, you look it. You'd have to be able to dress like that at work.
Friends from my college days.
Because clearly that's not part of the dress code right there.
I asked one of them to call up the boss.
Alright, and about Renju's watch.
Is it true that you were the one who gave Renju his watch?
Yes, that's true.
So why did Renju escape with 89?
I don't know. It's true. Please, believe me. Renju said that he needed him. That's all I know.
Where is he right now?
I see. So where is Renju?
Even if I knew, why would I tell you?
Because you don't want more holes in your body than you already have.
You can't.
Why not?
Date, I didn't tell you all this because you were threatening me. I genuinely wanted you to know, to understand the truth, Date.
What are you talking about?
There's a variable you haven't considered. I made Aiba.
And?
You don't get it?
Date, his hands!
Date!
Come with me.
Damn it, Pewter!
Everything's just going wrong for Date.
Date, calm down or it will compromise your ability to drive. If you crash, you will not be able to save Iris.
Where is she?
You had one job, and that was to be Iris' bodyguard. We messed that up too.
I don't know.
So then where the hell am I going?
I just got in the car and started driving. Should have thought about which direction I was going in.
How would I know that? You acted on your own.
What about her phone's GPS?
I tried. It's been turned off.
Then
It's just an extra precaution.
Ah, that's right.
Put it somewhere they won't find it.
Aiba, call Moma now.
On it.
Hey, Date, what's up? Dasa got kidnapped? Date, you bastard!
I know. Yell at me later. Right now, I need you to tell me where she is.
God damn it! Koto, Ariake, Harbor Warehouse District.
What?
That's where the cold storage warehouse is.
The warehouse.
That's where I saw Iris' dead body.
Maybe it was a premonition the whole time. It wasn't something that was happening then, it was something that would happen in the future.
Hey, are you listening, asshole?
I've got it, thanks.
I'm on my way there too.
Hopefully Aiba is charged up. Can actually bring her into the warehouse this time. Uh-oh, it's the Counter-Strike people. They're here too. This looks like some kind of stealth section. We can look at. Let's take a look at that up there. No? Something. Zoom in? Sure. On something.
Those are the guys who attacked us at Golden Yogurt Show.
The mercenaries.
How many?
I detect more than we can see. They are positioned all over the area, surrounding the warehouse. Each of them carries an assault rifle. Getting through will not be an easy task.
Looks that way.
Ton of enemies. Something back there. What is that?
Portable barricades set up in 2 areas in front of the warehouse.
All right.
Portable?
They can be moved and erected easily.
Anything else to look at? Nothing there. No, just the same armed men. So it's armed men and it's barricade, and there's like a crane, but I guess we can't look at that. Area is shrouded in darkness. We'll use IBIS. Yeah, we've been using IBIS functions. Can barely see a thing. Anything else that I haven't looked at yet? Everything. It seems like everything is grayed out now. Puts me back on the barricade. Was there anything else to look at here? It's just the barricade, and that's grayed out now. I've already looked at the armed guards. It's always the same armed guards. Like, that doesn't change. Oh, I can look up, so let's try that. Anything up here? Doesn't seem like it. Down here? No? Like, this wall is not anything. Doesn't look like that the ground is anything. Doesn't seem like there's anything over here. Usually, once I exhaust everything, it then just kind of moves on. But it's not letting me move on, which would imply that there is something here that I haven't seen yet. But everything that brings up a name is grayed out. For some reason, this crane is not bringing up anything. You'd think it would. So there's armed men, there's barricade. Oh, there's something in the background right there. Let's zoom in on that. What is the something? It's a van.
There's a black van parked at the end of the harbor.
Anyone inside?
There are two ways to find out. Walk over, knock on the window, and open the door. Or you can use the X-ray mode.
All right. Let's use the X-ray. And is anything inside? Oh yeah, she's still in there. Well, that's good anyway.
It's Iris.
Damn it. Is she okay?
Unknown, but at least we know she's alive. The issue now is reaching her.
Gonna have to get past all these men with guns.
All right, let's do this.
Well, you're only one man with one gun, Moma, so I don't know if this is enough.
Hold on. Are you dense? They're gonna blow your brains out.
They got guns?
Yeah, not just one or two. They all have assault rifles, and they're everywhere.
You can tell? Even in the dark?
Have you forgotten that I found out what was inside your safe? I have superpowers. I can see in the dark, and I have X-ray vision.
Oh, shit, you were serious?
We need a plan. Can you help me?
Yeah, sure I can. But I need to ask you a few things first.
All right. What did you want to ask? 1.
The jackoff who took Tessa. Pewter, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's his deal?
He has more than one deal, I think.
I think Renju asked him to do all of this.
Renju? Oh, that's right. Renju was looking for Tessa.
Not only that, in a parallel world, I found Iris's body at Okiura Fishery Warehouse.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
What did you want to ask? 2.
So these bad guys, why did they take Tessa?
The van's at the end of the row. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse is right there. They must be planning on taking her inside. Right now, they're probably getting it ready. They've got lookouts waiting outside.
And what did you want to ask? 3.
Tessa's in the van down there, right?
Yeah.
In that case, why don't we go around the back?
Unfortunately, that is impossible. The warehouses are flush with the water.
With the water?
The only path to the van is down the front.
Shit. Guess it won't be that easy.
Moma has a hunting rifle.
Moma, that's not a toy, is it?
No fucking way. This is the real deal, baby.
And do you have a permit for that? I am a cop, you know.
Well, I mean, calling him a cop is generous.
Oh, come on. Don't throw the book at me now, Date.
All right. Anything else to look at? Look at the ATV.
A military-grade all-terrain vehicle.
Moma, that vehicle.
That's one of ours. I got it from the army. It's bulletproof, even the windows.
I thought you were trying to run a non-violent gang.
Well, that's exactly why. We got rid of our offense, so we needed a little defense.
I suppose that makes sense, in a way.
Summarize this for me.
So, what's the plan?
Well... Mizuki, Ota,
The day is saved. No one can stop this team up.
what are you doing here?
What do you mean?
You contacted us.
What?
I sent an IL message to both of them.
Why?
Why did you want them to come here? Where the men with the guns are?
Date, if something happens to Tessa, let me know, okay?
I'll save you no matter what, Iris.
I mean, it's kind of didn't really take them seriously about that.
Promise me.
I promise.
Like, we were going to tell them after this was all over, and not during.
A promise is an inviolable protocol. It must be followed.
Do you know what a white lie is?
No, I am an AI.
You always pull out that excuse when it's convenient.
Besides, Mizuki can be very helpful.
And Ota?
Perhaps he can be used as a shield.
I like this idea. I like where this is going.
That's cruel, even for me.
Date, who are the kids?
Don't call me a kid.
Who's the old man?
Let's just make the introductions. Oda, Mizuki, this is my Yakuza friend.
So your 6th grade roommate and a NEET who's trying to get his light novel published?
Yeah?
What good are they?
I'm not sure yet. I'm sure there'll be something. I'm sure we'll find a way.
You don't look very useful yourself, old man.
Yeah, you're all short and scrawny.
Shut up, I'm not short. The Earth is just big.
It is a very big world.
That argument is fallacious.
And you're short too.
No way. This isn't even my final form.
You're 24. This is your final form, Oda. I'm sorry to say.
All my joints are folded up. I can get 3 times bigger than this.
Liar!
Listen up, you idiots. You're here because you're all ASET fans.
That's what unites us. It's what binds us together.
Water.
Wet, sweat, ASET!
Fears.
Upset. Regret. ASAP.
Gambling!
Roulette. Bet. ASET. Yes! Yes! Yes!
For you watching, I assume you would do this for me if I was kidnapped.
All right, let's work together and get our Tessa back!
Yeah!
This is our time to unite. Let's show them what we're made of.
Like some kind of weird Voltron, but we're just like 4 people and fans of a teenage streamer who play Shuffleforge and dances.
Yeah! Shoulder to shoulder, heart to heart, we stand! Show no mercy, for you shall receive none!
Let's murder them all, Oda.
It seems they've already become good friends. Iris has extraordinary power.
Good. It's working.
Well, hopefully the power of friendship can overcome bullets. I'm not sure if it
Here's the
can.
plan. Ota, can you drive that vehicle? It's bulletproof, so don't worry. They can't shoot you.
Yes, sir!
Moma, I need your trigger finger. Get on the back with me and shoot any gunman you can see.
You got it!
And Mizuki, you're our secret weapon. If it all goes south, we're gonna need your powers.
Leave it to me.
Hey, Date, what are you gonna have her do?
She might not look it, but she's something else. They won't take her down without a fight.
You sure about this?
Yup.
We're gonna get into the whole might have super strength thing? Because I was wondering about that.
You should worry more about yourself, Moma.
So, now you know your jobs. This is how we get through. I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but our objective is to reach the end of the harbor. We need to rescue Iris from that van and then get the hell out of here. Any questions?
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, let's lock and load!
We're coming for you, Tessa!
On 3. 1, 2, 3, go!
All right. Operation Iris Rescue began. The team rescuing ASET, also known as the A-Team, jumped into action. They'll never see us coming.
Hey, look! Is that a tank?
All right, let's do this. Damn, there's too many of them.
I don't think my rifle can handle this many.
I have to think of something.
Fortunately, we know what a red barrel means. It's universal.
Date, I have a plan.
Is it a good plan?
Just listen. You still have that pornographic magazine, right?
Yeah, do I? I didn't think I took it with me.
Don't act innocent. Last night, you went back to Golden Yokocho. You found one of those magazines and hid it in your clothes.
I don't remember doing that.
How'd you know?
On your left eye, Date. Of course I would know. In any case, throw it at the drum.
I thought I was going to shoot the drum, but maybe I should throw it and then shoot.
Why not?
This is a collector's item. It's SSR. I can't just throw it away.
So what is more important to you, Iris or Eros?
Arrow. Iris.
Good.
I didn't know Date was such a porn connoisseur.
Hurry, they're closing in.
Oh, wait, can't we?
I mean, this worked once before. There's no reason to think it won't work again. Escape and left? Okay.
Take this! What? Could it be? The legendary?
Oh, this is amazing! No one back home will believe me!
I guess it works every time. 100% success rate.
Date, now! Shoot the drum! Now's no time for crying. The drum contains flammable liquids. Do you understand?
Fine, I got it. Ota!
On it.
There's still more. I don't suppose we have a second magazine.
There's still more of them.
And no more oil drums to blow up.
I'm at my limit here.
Wait. Iba, any ideas?
That box on the crane. Maybe it's full of porn magazines.
Date, last night, you picked up something else, didn't you? I told you, don't act innocent!
Oh, the underwear. We must have taken that as well.
I'm talking about the panties and bra you shot down in Golden Yokocho.
I needed it as evidence.
Enough with your pathetic excuses. Just aim under the container.
No!
Damn it, Date!
I was gonna give this to Reika as a gift.
Someone else's underwear?
Wine and underwear are best when aged.
Is that? I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if I can agree with this philosophy.
That's a famous saying in France.
That is not true.
Dante, what are you doing?
Iris is in trouble.
Date!
Okay. I just gotta throw it, right?
Escaping right. What weird QTEs.
Goodbye! What the hell? This must be a gift from heaven! So wet as it gets. So dirty. Shameless! Absolutely shameless!
Good. That went well. Now, if we can cause that container above them to fall.
Yes, crush them.
I could shoot the cable.
Crush them with the box while they're distracted by wet, filthy underwear.
Can you make the shot?
Yeah.
Then let's go.
Oh shit, move! Let's go.
Roger.
Don't tell me there's a third wave. We've used the magazine, we've used the underwear. We have nothing left.
The last one.
Once we get through here, then...
What's the plan? Find them. My turn.
Wait! Mizuki! Oh, that idiot!
Date, Mizuki can't do this alone.
I know. Moma, cover me.
Hey, wait up! Seriously? Don't test me, motherfucker!
Mizuki!
Thank you.
My goddess, your chariot has arrived.
Dante!
Ota, mission complete.
All right, got it.
Are we sure their guns actually had bullets loaded? Because they were just kind of like shooting at her from like point blank range and not hitting anything. Still not entirely convinced that these mercenaries are real. Well, at least it was a successful mission. We all got together. We used the power of friendship to friendship and pornography and women's underwear. The wet and filthy women's underwear. And the super strength of a little girl. And the hunting rifle of a Yakuza boss. To overcome the mercenaries. The incredibly incompetent mercenaries. The mercenaries who are worse at their jobs than Date is at his. And that is saying something. But the mission was accomplished. Maybe we'll take a little bit of a break. Come back in a few minutes. Ikume Shrine, Tuesday, 10:38 p.m.
Date, Moma and Mizuki contacted us. They're all safe.
Good.
How you doing? You okay?
Yeah, I'm a lot better actually.
Now that I'm not kidnapped anymore.
Sorry, by the way, for everything. Oh, and thank you. I never thanked you for saving me.
You should be thanking those three. Some bodyguard I am. I put you in danger.
That's not true. If it wasn't for you, I would have... Anyway, there's nothing else to say, but thank you.
Let's listen to her story.
Do you think the fruit of immortality really exists?
That's not a sentence I expected for you to say next.
Legend about the shrine?
Yeah.
I guess we're changing subjects.
I told you yesterday, I don't believe in that stuff.
I see.
But you do believe in parallel worlds and secret societies.
But that's completely different.
Because I experienced that in Iris' Somnium.
This could be a negative side effect of the sync. It is possible that you've been emotionally compromised by Iris's morbid inner consciousness.
What? Date is rock solid. He can't be affected by that.
Emotionally?
Well, there is no point in discussing this now.
We were just very impressed by the dance, is all. Did Peter say anything about what he was doing?
Nothing in particular. I didn't talk to him at all in the car.
What about the group of gangsters?
They were all speaking different languages, so I didn't understand anything.
About the Winter Iris.
Looking at the iris again?
Oh, yeah. I can't see it well in the rain.
You must really like that flower.
Of course, we share the same name.
Iris, the rainbow goddess.
Yeah, that's what Uncle taught me.
The uncle again.
Perhaps it is not the flower itself that Iris likes.
About Uncle.
I used to love Uncle. Not like romantically.
Well, no, I assumed that.
I was 12 at the time, and Uncle was already in a relationship.
You mean with your mom?
Oh, you knew about that?
I've heard a lot. Like the Okonomiyaki incident?
Yeah, the picture I drew.
Right.
We were always like that.
Always just throwing food on each other's heads.
We always acted silly and played around and stuff. I remember that in 6th grade, Uncle and I used to play hand games.
Tell me about these hand games.
Like bratty cakes.
Hmm?
It's like patty cakes mixed with rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. It's competitive patty cakes.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win! Yay!
That seems like a lot of build-up for rock, paper, scissors. What was Uncle's real name?
I don't know.
Did you ever ask your mom?
I only called him Uncle.
I mean, surely the mom knew the real name.
Mama called him Falco.
Oh yeah, we did hear that name, haven't we?
Falco?
Isn't it a funny name?
Very funny.
Sort of weird for a Japanese man. Oh, maybe he wasn't Japanese. I never found out where he was from.
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime.
It appears that Hitomi and the assassin number 89 were dating.
Could be.
What?
Now you have to take the penalty. Up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
And number 89 is with Renju now. What the hell is going on here?
Let's listen to more of her story.
I didn't keep my promise.
Promise?
Did you forget? I told you that I would tell you who my late night visitor was if you went on a date with me.
Oh yeah, we did completely forget about that.
Oh, right.
And we went on a date, so guess I'll tell you now. Sunday at 2 a.m., I was visited by... Renju Okiura.
What?
Well, let's continue to listen.
He seemed really sick,
Like he'd been in a car accident or something.
probably because of his injury. At the time, I had no idea what had happened to him. He was sweating buckets and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes. He said, "Come with me." He seemed really desperate. I couldn't say no. So I got into his rental car. We went somewhere, I don't know where, some deserted building. Mr. Okiura got out of the car, then grabbed my hand. He tried to pull me inside. I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
And what did you do after you ran away?
Well, I didn't go home. I thought he might come back. I just walked around and went into a bunch of stores. Restaurants, coffee shops, net cafes. I was afraid that he would try to call me, so I turned off my phone too. And then at night, around 7 I think, I turned on my phone and got a Nile message from Mizuki. I wanted to stay at your place. I met up with her and took her home. I thought having her around would comfort me. I don't know.
And I figured she could beat up Renju if he came around. Why didn't you tell me this?
Mr. Okiura has done so much for me. He took care of me as a kid. He helped me out. I wanted to trust him. No matter what happens, I can't think of him as a bad person. I mean, he never did anything bad to me. He came to my house at 2 in the morning and tried to take me to an abandoned building, but...
You know, aside from that.
You never know. Maybe he wanted to show me some flowers, or something that he found. Or it was like a prank he was filming for the internet, or something. And that's what I thought at the time. That's what I kept telling myself. But after hearing everything you've told me, I can't see Mr. Okiura the same way. Maybe he's a part of NICE.
They're all in on it.
Maybe he's trying to...
He's trying to silence you. Where did he take you?
Iris, I need you to tell me one thing. Where did Renju take you? Where did he take you exactly?
It's been closed for 8 years.
8 years? That's 2 less than 6 years.
The chemical plant in the Kawasaki district.
Well, I guess we have a new place to go. But we can also ask what happened to Renju.
I don't know. I haven't seen him or spoken to him since.
Well, nothing left to do. Well, not the Shinto shrine, but nothing left to do but go to the map. And go to the abandoned factory. Will we finally meet Renju? Will we finally find this guy that we've been looking for the entire game now?
Is this the place?
Yes.
Where did Renju try to take you?
That door in the back.
Gasp. It's the prototype machine.
This is...
a sync machine. Though it appears to be slightly different than the one in Abyss.
Could this be the prototype Peter was talking about?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
Yeah, no big deal, though. Who knows what happened to it?
But what is it doing here? Hey, Iris! Are you okay?
I mean, I know it's been a long night, but at least, find a bed or something.
Iris, stay with me!
Date, Iris's vital signs are going critical.
What? Why?
Unknown. But I believe the issue is with her brain.
Her brain?
Part of her brain is experiencing massive failure.
Brain failure? Oh no!
This continues.
Let's get her to a hospital.
Okay, no, only one thing to do. I'm gonna have to get a spoon, scoop out her eye, and then we're gonna have to replace her eye with Aiba. And then Aiba can fix the brain failure.
Impossible.
It's the only way.
You do not have enough time. I estimate that Iris's brain can last only 10 to 15 more minutes before the damage is irreparable.
How do you know that?
I have scanned and analyzed her thoroughly. Her symptoms indicate that she will die within minutes.
Brain failure symptoms.
What?
Date, my brain hurts.
Sync.
What?
I'll use the sync machine here to go inside her brain.
Fix her brain from the inside.
That will not cure her condition.
I'm not trying to cure her. 2 days ago, I saw her dead body. After that, we went into Sosujima's brain. And in his Somnium, I saved Iris. And somehow, I saved Iris in the real world, too.
Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
If I do the same thing again...
That's right. Change the dream and change reality.
You think you can save her?
Yes. Aiba, please, help me.
Is that an order?
Yes.
Then I suppose I have no choice. My mission is to support you.
All right. We don't have a lot of time. Let's get moving.
Are we gonna have to play Shovel Forge again?
Date, this device is a prototype. It is not identical to the one at Abyss.
You said that already, so what?
I do not know how to reset it. There must be a manual of some kind. We need to find that before we begin.
Critical item search. Where's the map? There. Okay, it's right there.
Found it. I don't believe it.
Oh, okay, I guess we reset it. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, it is Shovel Forge again. Okay.
Shovel Forge again?
Well, what else was it going to be, I guess?
This looks kind of like the other time I synced with Iris, but there's a different atmosphere now. By the way, what happened to your usual appearance?
I decided to hold back this time. This is no time to be playing around. Putting that aside, you want to help Iris, correct?
So what do we need to do?
Care to ask the owner of this world?
She's lost consciousness, even in her own Somnium.
That proves how critical her condition is. Whoa!
Oh, right, the Fruit of Immortality, that's right.
What was that?
I do not know, but it appears as though we have no choice but to believe those words.
The Fruit of Immortality, huh? But I don't see any fruit.
We need to do something about this beam of light first.
I've seen that monument before, but back then...
Somnium scan! Activate!
Oh no, the mental locks are all glitched. It's a sign of the oncoming brain failure. Save Iris. Gotta get the Fruit of Immortality. Gotta do something about this beam of light. Let's see. Well, there's Iris. There's egg-shaped monument. Shizuya. Iris ungularis. Arch. And 3 pedestals. Well, I guess we should look at the egg-shaped monument.
An egg-shaped monument.
Looks more like a sugar cube to me.
Okay, we can place on the pedestal, 30 seconds. We can dig, 30 seconds. Investigate, 10 seconds. There are question marks. Last time, the question mark timies didn't work so well. Did not work so well for us. Well, let's try investigating.
An egg-shaped monument. A pattern of a snake is carved into it. Opals are placed in the center. It must have some meaning to Iris, but I cannot determine what.
Looks like cheese cubes to me.
It's a positive timing. All right, at least that's something.
An egg-shaped monument.
Looks more like a sugar cube.
Well, let's try placing on pedestal.
I see. Putting this here cuts off the light.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie.
Don't you mean you've seen this in Iris's Somnium?
Just put it down.
I mean, honestly, I would have said Talos Principle instead of a movie.
No, this is... I see.
Did you figure something out?
This might turn into a pentagram.
Oh, I get it. That means...
Yes, that leaves this remaining.
Okay. Whoop, that's not the one. Let's go back there. There's Iris. Okay, so let's go to Shizuya and see what's there. That's pedestal B. And that is reflecting. There's Iris.
A Chozuya.
Investigate. I like how stick your hand in it is like just one word. Let's investigate it.
Hmm?
Yeah, uh-huh. And down he goes.
It's this man!
Mm-hmm, it's the man that people see in their dreams.
You know him?
Yes, he is a mysterious figure that has appeared in numerous unrelated people's dreams.
Usually not as pixelated as that.
In other words, an urban legend of sorts.
You know a lot about him.
There are many theories. Some believe that he is made up, a conspiracy, or a part of some kind of experiment. Another theory is that an actual person dove into other people's dreams. If you're interested, I can tell you more.
Fascinated, but we probably have things we need to do.
A Chozuya.
Alright, let's use this 10-second timey, and let us stick our hand in it.
Let me see. There's something here. A monument. If you place it against the light, it will complete the pentagram.
Do it. What?
They have appeared before. It may symbolize Iris's insecurities.
Yeah, both the UFO and the eyeball.
Whoa! We have to deal with them before we find the fruit of immortality.
Well, what do you want me to do?
They don't want us to complete the pentagram.
Is that why they attacked the Chozuya and Irises?
But this pedestal has not been attacked. They cannot attack it for some reason.
You think so?
What other explanation could there be? As long as there is even a slight possibility, we must try.
Right.
Thinking about what worked previously, we need to make a pentagram.
Well, I mean, what worked previously against these two was dancing.
The attack has scrambled everything. We do not have time for trial and error. Think carefully.
Oh, but we got to Mental Lock 1 anyway. We did something. Now we need to complete the pentagram once more. So there's a lot of points all over the place now. There's Iris, there's Arch, there's Shrine Door, egg-shaped monument yellow, egg-shaped monument blue, pedestal yellow, pedestal blue A, pedestal blue B, pedestal blue C, pedestal blue D, pedestal blue E, pedestal peach A, pedestal peach B, pedestal peach C, pedestal peach D, pedestal peach E, guardian dog blue, guardian dog peach. There are a lot of things to look at here. It would, I mean, at least there's like a yellow monument, like a yellow pedestal. This one's blue, but there are a lot of blue pedestals, and then there's some peach ones. I mean, we're pretty close to the yellow one. We probably should look at that.
An egg-shaped monument.
Okay, let's use this timey and pick it up.
Understood. Where would you like
guess we should just go to the yellow one.
A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
Sure. Let's use a timey. Place the monument.
Upsy daisy!
What does that mean?
I was merely trying to lighten the mood.
I appreciate the thought, but
Oh. Okay.
We got a timey for that. Let's see, the blue one. I guess let's go find that. It's by the eyeball.
An egg-shaped monument.
Let's take a look at it.
This monument is blue.
but there are a lot of blue pedestals.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about.
Create the pentagram properly. We need to make the monument symmetrical.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. I'll look out for that.
An egg-shaped monument.
Let's use a timey and pick it up.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Okay, so yellow is right there. So we need to find what will create something symmetrical. Oh, the peaches are the ones on the left. Okay, so the blues are all on the right, I guess. So we already... The pedestal yellow already has something on it, so we know that at least. Actually, it does look like some of these pedestals already have things on them. E does not. Neither does B. So it's actually only 2 that don't have anything on them. Maybe we'll try B. We're right next to it.
A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
Sure, let's use a timey.
Understood.
Well, maybe that wasn't what we were supposed to do.
It went through.
It doesn't seem like we can place a monument here.
Alright. So the other blue one that didn't have anything on it was down here. Actually, I guess that does... Those don't look like they have anything on them. The map does make it look like there is something on them. But if I'm actually looking at them directly, doesn't seem like they do. So maybe they don't actually. That could be. Alright, let's just try it, I guess.
A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
Use a timey and place the monument.
Understood.
Okay, so maybe it was that one.
The light!
The pentagram is complete.
What?
Why isn't it working? The pentagram is complete.
The placement of the monuments must be incorrect. The lines of the pentagram must form the golden ratio. You cannot call it a true pentagram if the shape is broken. At the very least, the placement needs to be symmetrical.
Got it. I'll try again.
Alright, so we put one down for blue. It looks like Peach already has one. But is Peach in the right place? Which one is Peach on right now? There's yellow anyway. So Peach is on C. I did put it on blue C, didn't I? trying to look over there. I think I did put it on Blue Sea. And there's one on Peach Sea. Maybe I should just look at it.
A pedestal with a monument on top of it.
Sure, let's investigate.
A monument is already placed on it. Is that all right?
You're right. We should leave this as is.
Yeah? So are we saying that this is the right one? So if we're saying that that's right... So we put it on pedestal yellow. We put it on Blue Sea. There's already one on Peach Sea. And then there's Iris. Those ones above. There's Shrine Door. That's pedestal blue up there. So I guess the monuments, the peach and blue, are already on pedestals, unless I wanted to move them. The one yellow pedestal, but maybe that one's wrong. There's where the egg-shaped monument is. We're pretty close to it. There are many peaches and many blues, but only one yellow, isn't there? So if it doesn't go on pedestal yellow, does color not matter? Take a look. Oh, there that is anyway.
An egg-shaped monument.
Sure, let's pick it up.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
Alright, so... I guess they're saying that maybe yellow pedestal is not the right one. Maybe. So Iris was one of the points of the pedestal, wasn't it? If Iris is one of the points, like the symmetrical point would be the yellow pedestal. And then we have them on, we have these two on C's. If you wanted to move any of that, it doesn't seem like it would be symmetrical anymore.
top of it.
Fine, let's place it. Will it get knocked off again?
The light!
The pentagram is complete.
Well, there's that one in the upper left. There's nothing there. What is the... There's one, but it looks like there's one between Peach C and Iris that the light is reflecting off. But I guess it shouldn't be there. It should be pulled up into the upper left by the shrine.
What?
Why isn't it working? The pentagram is
The placement of the you cannot call it a troop at the very least.
Got it. I'll try.
Okay, so what's up there? Alright, there is one up here. So maybe this needs to be moved.
Pedestal with a monument on top.
I guess let's take it.
Understood. Where would you like me to place it?
It's the shrine up there. Let's put it down here.
A pedestal with nothing on top of it.
1/8. What will this do? 3 seconds? Sure.
Understood.
Alright. Head back.
An egg-shaped monument. Understood. Where would you like me to place it? A pedestal with... Upsy daisy! The light!
The pentagram's complete.
What?
The world is...
It's breaking down! The Shovel Forge world disappeared. I am back to my usual appearance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the graphics in Shovel Forge got way better.
What about Iris?
It appears that she is unharmed.
Give the fruit of the Tokiji Kuno Kaku, for you shall then be blessed with eternal life.
Aiba, the door to the shrine opened. Is that the fruit of immortality?
It appears to be the seed of a citrus fruit of some kind, but we need the actual fruit.
That voice said something about the fruit of immortality. I wasn't expecting it to be literal.
Some believe that the fruit of immortality is a Tachibana orange. The Tachibana orange comes from a variety of evergreen trees. So we are looking for some kind of fruit. Fruits have edible flesh surrounding the seeds.
Right, but if we only have the seed...
This is a dream world. If we plant it now, it may grow quickly.
Aiba, you ready to slash and burn?
I see. If we plant it there...
It sprouted.
This must be a positive sign.
With the ashes as compost, then all we need is...
Alright, so objective 3 is obtaining the Fruit of Immortality. 77 seconds left. Surely that's plenty of time. What do we have? So there's Ashes, Shizuya, that's grayed out though. Then we got Guardian Dog, Pedestals, Pedestal, Arch, Bell. Anything that might indicate how we might make this grow?
This is where the irises were blooming.
Sure, let's investigate.
A plant that looks like it could bear the fruit of immortality is sprouting.
I wonder what we need to make it grow.
Assuming we have plenty of compost with these ashes, we could make a hole for it.
Spread the dirt. Put a post up.
No. I feel as though we're overlooking something important.
Something we need to make the plant grow?
Didn't really learn anything, but at least I got a good timey from that. Alright, so pedestals. I guess grayed out means there's no new options there right now. At least I assume that. I hope that's correct. Really the only thing to look at are these guardian dogs, these pedestals, these bells. Is there any options here?
It's a Chozuya. Why is it not broken?
Now we're looking at it, so there are options. It was gray, but all right. I guess we should dig.
You do know this is not the Shovel Forge world, correct?
Well, use your hands.
But there's a pickaxe on the ground there.
Pickaxe? You're right. But why? The pickaxe even looks strange.
Maybe Iris left it behind because she wanted you to use it.
Perhaps. I'll use it. Whoa!
It's raining.
Guess it just needed a little water.
So this is the Fruit of Immortality.
We need to hand this over to Iris.
Right. Hurry. Wait for me, Iris. I'm coming.
Mental Lock 3 was actually extremely fast. Alright, the last thing to do is rescue Iris.
Iris is unconscious.
Give fruit. Use timey.
Thank you.
We did it! We cured her brain failure. I do like that the best descriptor they could come up for her condition was brain failure. Let's see how she is. She doing okay? Oh, did we have to take her eye out?
Oh, good. You're awake.
I mean, I was just joking about that.
Date, thank you for everything you've done for me.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
No, we cured the brain failure.
No. Don't talk crazy.
We gave her the fruit of immortality. She's gonna live forever.
I synced with you to save you. This has to be the timeline where you live.
I don't want to die yet. I don't want to die. Don't want to die. I met you. I wanted to spend more time with you. I wanted to go places.
I'll take you. I'll take you wherever you want. I'll take you to Ichirup, Kunashir, Shikotan, Habamai. Anywhere you want, Iris.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna be okay?
Of course. You won't die, I promise.
Okay. I'm glad. I'm not gonna die. I can be with you forever.
Of course you can. You're gonna live, Iris, forever and ever. You'll become a grown woman, get married, have kids. I'll even babysit them for you.
Tate, thank you. These past few days have been so much fun.
Please, Mr. Dante! You can't leave me!
These fond memories. I remember them like they were yesterday.
It feels like I've met you before.
Then go on a date with me.
I'll never forget.
And the Greek goddess of rainbows.
You're the only person I can trust.
Dante! Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Date, can you tell me one last thing? I've been looking. Are you...
No, Iris. You can't die. Please, Iris. Iris. Iris!
I guess we reached the end of a timeline. It was a very strange timeline where we started off trying to solve a mystery, but then decided that didn't really matter anymore, and just decided to go on a date with a teen streamer, became good friends with her, and rescued her from cartoonish mercenaries who wanted to... something? I don't know what they wanted to do, or Peter wanted to do. We didn't find out anything. We didn't know why anyone was doing anything what they were doing. All we know is... I can't think of anything to answer that question with. I'm not sure to end that sentence. Well, at least we saw her dance and sing her song. I guess, though, since we've reached the end of a timeline, I guess this is the part where I need to come up with some kind of theory or guess at what's going on. Okay, so let's try this. I'm gonna guess... Okay, so Date cannot remember anything from 6 years ago. I'm gonna guess the reason is... the person that we're playing as is not Date. Who is Date? Date is the right eye. He doesn't know it. He thinks he's the person. The person, the body, is actually a brain-dead body. Who is it? It's Uncle. That's why Date has memories of Iris as a young girl. And also in Date's Somnium, he saw 89 shooting Iris's mom. Why does he have memories of that? Because the body is Uncle's body. The brain is his brain. But Uncle is brain dead. His body is being animated by 2 AIs who are in the eyeballs. But the Date AI does not realize that he's an AI. You see, his name is a play on words. Just like Aiba sounds like eyeball and also AI, Date sounds like data. That's the wordplay on his name. That's why Date does not remember anything from 6 years ago. Because he was only activated 6 years ago. There's no memory behind that, before that. So he's an experiment of 2 AIs in a human body who are trying to be like a detective, right? Let's experiment to see if such a thing could work. So, we have to investigate this murder of Shoko Nadame. We saw that one of her eyeballs was missing, and now we saw that in order to use the prototype Somnium machine, you have to remove someone's eyeball, so she died because, well, as part of the murder, someone put her in the Somnium machine. Someone needed to dive into her brain, maybe to find out a secret, and maybe it went wrong, and maybe Shoko had brain failure as well? Iris root is end. Sure. There are still mysteries left unsolved. The real culprit. The incident 6 years ago. 6 years ago. And Date's past. The story's branching points are insomnia. Use the flow chart to jump to a branching point in Somnium. It may be hidden somewhere in the dream world. Find a new way forward. Alright, so. You are here, where she died. We can go to any of these points. There are 2 branching points. One was like in Mizuki's Somnium. We went on the right path, which apparently led to Iris. The second point was in Iris's first Somnium, which we had the choice of whether to believe her or not believe her. We chose to believe her, and that made us go this way? Like up? Made us go up. I would prefer to start from Iris's Somnium, since we're already familiar with this timeline. We should probably just see how this one branches before we go back to the first branch point. So I would prefer to just go that direction. See just what happens here. Because I assume that the other branch point up here, I assume it's going to be pretty different. And the reason is that it's only after this branch point that all of this stuff where we talk to Iris happens. Like, we meet Iris, we go on a date with her, like, all that stuff is in this side of it. So, something very different must happen on the left side of it. So, I kind of just want to complete whatever this Iris thing is. Okay. So, I can't really think of any other theories because we've barely gotten any information on anything aside from Iris. So it's kind of hard to actually guess at what might be happening with the murder. Because, it's just been all about that A set. I'm going to just stick with my theory of Date's body being the body of Uncle, and Date being the right eyeball. So this body is being powered by two AIs. I'm sticking to that. I'm sticking to that idea. It is indeed Friday. So, I would like to see what this branch point is like. So maybe we'll come back with some more AI after a little break. Now, to get to this branch, it's undiscovered. The chapter has not been reached. Gonna have to go here. And we're gonna have to take different options. Remember that the way this went was we did everything we did to believe Iris's theories, her conspiracy theories.
What is this place?
But Iba was telling us not to believe her. So we're going to have to figure out a way to save Iris without believing her. Seems to be the idea.
Difficult.
I can fast forward with control, since we've already seen this.
Somnium scan. Activate.
So, there wasn't really much to do here, was there? We could look at the monitor, I guess. I didn't really look at those monitors.
Iris's live stream is showing on the monitor.
Sure.
Okay, we gotta pick up our pickaxe first, or we'll never get anything done.
Did you hear that?
I did.
At least I got a positive timey for that.
This doesn't look like a pickaxe.
This is a pretty avant-garde pickaxe.
A silver gate.
This is
Easy then.
That pickaxe.
Either way.
But with
I think we'll.
it is a door, or
There really wasn't anything else there, was there? Just the gate that's in front of us.
a door or gate.
Sure, let's dig.
Okay. I got a rare material. Ooh,
The gate's open.
Roger.
This is a new area.
And we cannot return to the previous.
We gotta find something.
Am I?
Alright, so we did. I remember digging the vending machine. We got materials, and then we made the disco ball. But we also had the option to make something else with that, I believe, on the crafting table.
It's a big stick.
It must be a.
Sure, let us dig.
Happy digging.
Roger.
I got a lot.
Hey, this This is where...
Look, Dante!
Oh yeah, here comes the eyeball. Alright, so let's try making something else instead of the disco ball.
Crafting table!
Something the matter?
It seems you can create items other than disco balls.
But we need to make the disco ball now. That's what the viewers are expecting.
But what if we don't? Let's use a timey and make something else.
Weren't we supposed to craft a disco ball?
Yeah, but it was bugging me.
One moment. Done.
Does this crafting table even do anything, really?
The switch is done.
What switch?
Just watch.
What are you doing, Dante? Fight knives with the power of dance!
What if we don't use the power of dance?
Dante, don't listen to her. So, this is what nice looks like.
It was a hologram the whole time.
This is what's behind all this.
Was Iris lying to me?
There never was a giant eyeball.
I'm not lying! Project Bluebeam is using holograms to trick you! You can't let it fool you! You have to use the power of dance! Huh? Oh, look at that! The enemies disappeared. Is this a glitch? I'm not lying! Please believe me, Dante!
Alright, so we unlock this, but we did it differently. We have to defeat Nyx. There's monitor F. We could look at that. What would we see if we looked at the
Iris's
monitor?
live stream is showing on the monitor.
Sure, let's listen to Iris.
All right, let's head to the next place.
Next? Where?
I believe it's that gate. Not that way. This way.
They could have put a nameplate on it or something.
Well, not much info, but at least we got a good timey from that.
It is blocked, but this must be the exit for Golden Yokocho.
Oh, it's telling me, it doesn't have a question mark anymore. It's telling me I'll get a negative timey for that. Let us dig.
Understood. I suppose we can't dig here.
Seems like it.
This appears to be another gate, but something is blocking it.
Let's just dig. Should be fine.
Do it.
Leave it to me.
Mash that space bar.
I dug it up.
Got the material.
Let's move on. This is a spacious area.
Is that marble?
Those flowers are winter irises.
They're wilted.
Whoa, this place is huge! How are we gonna check everything? Maybe I can make something with the materials I have, okay? Okay!
Another crafting table.
At least you don't have to do any more digging.
Date, do you see that shrine?
Shrine.
That's humanity's last hope against Nice. Save us from the oppression of technology. Return the stone monument to the pedestal of the shrine.
That is what we did last time.
All the materials we need to craft the stone monument. Please, Date, you're the only one who can save me.
Only me?
Date.
I'm the only one who can save her.
I'm the only one.
Hey, Date.
Of course, we know now that we cannot save her.
What?
I knew it. It's dangerous to do what Iris tells us.
I get what you're saying, but is it really dangerous?
Date, think rationally.
Date's not very good at that. That's why he needs an AI eyeball in his head to do his job for him. We should probably go talk to that guy. You know the guy. Under E.
Iris's live stream is showing on the monitor.
Sure. Let's use a timey and listen to Iris.
There's something next to the crafting table. Maybe I can make something with it.
If we have all the materials, then we just need to go to a crafting table.
Correct.
I feel like that these monitors are just reiterating information that we've already been given. There's the crafting table.
There's a crafting table here as well.
Let's craft a monument.
Iris said that all the materials should be here, but
What's that on the floor next to the table?
this is the egg that came out of the vending machine earlier.
An egg! We can use this. Okay, build a monument with that.
There you have it, Iba.
Understood. Done.
You could have given it a little more oomph.
Specifications for oomph not found.
Please take the monument to the shrine. You can make miracles, Dante.
Got it. Leave it to me, Iris.
Are you going to continue doing whatever Iris tells you?
Iba, I get where you're coming from, but I want to believe her.
I see. If that is what you believe, then I will obey. I exist to support you, Date. Let's bring this to the shrine.
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, now let's not bring it to the shrine. What does Monitor D have to say?
Iris's live stream is showing on the
Sure.
When you put the monument down, it'll go one in.
That's the pedestal where we were supposed to put the monument.
That's a good sound effect.
Someone's there?
Sure, let's, well, we can get a timey for observing.
Who is this?
Futoshi?
That is not Mama.
Futoshi.
Can I talk to him?
Definitely Futoshi.
I heard that Futoshi left on a journey to Sri Lanka to cultivate tea leaves.
What? Really, Futoshi? You're just gonna leave Ikuno behind?
Apparently, it's definitely Futoshi.
Someone's there.
Well, let's talk. If it's Futoshi, then let's talk to Futoshi.
Excuse me, who are you? What the? That scared me. Why is there a monster in marble?
Hey, don't say that about Mama.
Oh, please. Is that this man?
It's this man.
What? You know him?
He's everywhere.
Not exactly. He is a familiar face that has appeared in many unrelated people's dreams. He is an urban legend of sorts. If you are interested, I can tell you more later.
No, that's okay.
You're a material?
Oh, I got an achievement for that. And did I get an additional material?
Iris's live stream is showing on.
Sure. What does she have to say?
When you put the monument down, it'll go one in.
It's just the same one.
That's the pedestal where we.
It's just the same one. Does Monitor B have anything different to say?
Iris's live stream is showing on the
When you put the monument down,
It's just that again. It's the only thing she has to say right now.
That's the pedestal where we were supposed to.
We cannot move forward with the debris in the way.
I don't want to investigate that. The only option right now is pedestal. probably retry from the last lock.
This appears to be an...
Do it.
Leave it to me. I dug it up.
Got the material.
Let's move on. This is a spacious area.
Spacious. Alright, so when I looked at that, the crafting table, it seemed like there was only one thing I could make with it.
There's a crafting...
I don't want to investigate because that's a negative timing. It said that when I spoke with Futoshi, it said that I got another material. Might as well observe to get that timing.
Who is... That is... Can I...
Definitely Futoshi.
Someone's... Excuse me.
What?
You're a...
Alright, so... The monitor is just going to tell me that if I use the thing on the pedestal, it goes one. If I go to the debris, well, I can't clear the debris with my pickaxe. That's why we needed the bomb that we would get from doing the thing up here. There are many monitors. Doesn't seem like they help. Actually, the debris up there. I can't examine the irises right now, I don't think. Or the dirt. What if I just go to the pedestal?
This appears to be a pedestal.
I don't want to get the negative timey. I don't want the negative timey.
A crafting table.
Oh, craft NA. What is NA, do you think?
What is NA?
I see. You can take advantage of this glitch, Date.
But I don't know anything about guitars.
I said glitch, not Gretch.
I could do that?
This game is filled with bugs and programming errors. We can take advantage of that to reveal things not supposed to be seen.
I see. Let's try it.
Understood.
Fat Man.
What? It spent the This Man material. We can use you?
Is it a glitched skill?
Oh, I see.
How about that? Anything change?
The numbers have changed.
What, is it August 32nd?
No, the pickaxe is level 255.
That's pretty extreme.
But with this glitched item, we may be able to destroy something we were not supposed to be able to. Something in the game world. Or rather, something Iris doesn't want us to destroy.
Alright, let's, I guess go to town on this... Oh, no, there's a shrine wall now. I was about to say let's go to town on this pedestal, but...
This is a strange wall.
Let's dig.
I see. I just need to use the pickaxe.
You're right. Do it.
Leave it to me.
Glitched digging. If this was an online game, we would absolutely be banned for using this item.
The wall disappeared.
The iris has bloomed?
Only the people who bought the premium pack are allowed to use the level 255 pickaxe. If you hack your way to getting that pickaxe, you absolutely get banned from Shovel Forge.
No, this is no miracle.
You have to buy the best deal.
Merely the result of the game's programming changing the iris from wilted to bloom.
That can't be.
Dante, what are you doing? What about the monument? What about fighting knives?
Tell her that we have the strongest pickaxe. We don't need that.
We're sequence breaking, Iris.
Let's continue.
Wait! Dante! No! Don't abandon me!
What's with this screen? Is it loading? Well, if you need to use the bathroom, now's the time.
Never encourage your viewers to use the bathroom. They must not leave the computer. They must keep their eyes on the stream at all times. You need that viewer engagement. What, do you want the numbers to go down?
Golden Yokocho. Not...
This might be Iris's real Somnium.
There's nothing here. We have no choice but to move forward.
I guess we still have not done Mental Lock 3. We're still in the middle of it. What do we got? We have one thing, and that is gate. There's nothing else here but gate. We've made it to gate.
Is this the exit?
Sure.
Let's go in.
We're back.
Hey, look.
We made it to the pyramid.
What? Pyramid?
But how can we defeat the pyramid without the power of dance?
Nice is close. Dante, help me, please!
Iris!
Let's help Iris. Let's help her by freeing her from her world of delusion. Reveal the truth hiding inside her imagination, Date.
Well, sounds good. But how do we do that? Last time we danced in front of the mirror door. I assume we don't want to do that this time. Can we just do something new with the pyramid? Last time we could do nothing with this pyramid.
It's a pyramid.
But we can dig now. We have the level 255 pickaxe. So things have changed.
Got it. It didn't work.
No, not even that.
So it's not invincible.
It was taxed to its limit.
Unfortunate. I assume we still cannot climb it. But we do get a pretty good timey from it, so we might as well try.
Can we be rational and look at my feet?
Your feet look like a sad, sliced open hairtail.
Do you think I can climb it?
It's worth a try.
Then I will try. You see?
You look pretty. Like a goldfish. Sorry, I'll get serious.
She needs to get together with the Shovel Forge speedrunning community to find out the strats of how you can glitch your way up the pyramid. It's a big time-saving technique. Okay, so the only things... We've looked at the pyramid. There's the mirror door. There's monitor A. There's gate 1. Can we do anything new with the mirror door?
But I'm not reflected in it.
Oh, we can destroy it now. So that's a new option.
Well said, Date.
No, you can't! That mirror amplifies the power of dance!
Then I will do it.
Stop, please! Please!
Ah! Is this Iris when she was a child?
Iris, this is all in your head. You're imagining it. It's not real.
No, you're wrong, Dante!
Iba,
What?
let's end this.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill Iris if that's what you mean. We got to Mental Lock 3. Alright. So I guess... Probably, I guess the only thing we're going to do is approach the Iris's core. And hopefully, since we've now done the things we've done, hopefully touching the Iris core will not result in us believing her. Let's find out. Yes, destroy the core. I mean, even if I use this, I'm still going to have negative time left. That's fine.
Iba, that thing there. Destroy it.
No, stop!
Understood.
Please, stop!
We did not believe it. And so, for the first time, we've now actually gone down a different fork. How might things change now that we do not believe Iris about Nice?
Okay, I think I got it. So it's like this.
Lay it on me, Oda. Give me the score.
Date and Tessa were attacked at Golden Yokocho by a group of unknown gunmen?
The porn-loving unknown gunmen.
No, not unknown. They were hired by Nyes Outlaws, also known as Nyes.
But Iris, we now know that we should not believe anything you say.
I found out Nyes' secret, and now they want me dead.
It's for your own good, because if we believe you, then you're going to suffer a severe case of brain failure.
Date, is this for real?
Absolutely not.
It's true that we were shot at by armed gunmen, but the nice part...
Well, I mean, she believes it, yes. I wasn't questioning that part.
Date, you don't believe me?
Iris, let me be honest. I think you're letting your imagination get the better of you.
It's not my imagination! Why don't you believe me? Date, you're just being stubborn. You're just a cynical old man who doesn't believe in anything.
Oh, we're an old man.
Then you have to give me proof. If you can't show me proof, I can't believe you.
I'm a detective, Iris. I go on... I mean, nothing I've done so far has had anything to do with any kind of proof or evidence. I just kind of deal with playing games and dreams, but you have to show me the proof. Proof, Iris.
Iris, seriously, you're imagining things.
Fine, then. I was stupid to think I could trust you, Date. Goodbye.
And with that, Iris leaves the game. So, do you believe any of this, Oda?
Date, you don't believe Tessa, right?
No, not really.
Right.
You don't believe Laws exists?
Not really.
No, I don't.
Then why was she almost kidnapped?
I don't know. But it might have something to do with Renju.
He was looking for Iris.
In any case, we don't know who's behind it. But we know she's in danger. Which is why I came here. I need you to hide Iris.
What?
I need to go somewhere.
To Hitomi's residence.
Yeah, I need to talk to her immediately.
Where do you think she went?
There's a room back there she kinda made her own. She's probably there.
She's certainly made herself at home. Has Iris been back there before?
Yeah, Tessa's been here a few times.
Is there a problem?
Well, yeah. If you make her mad, you make me mad.
Well, I guess you'll have to be mad then. She had to hear the truth. The cold, hard truth.
I mean, that's not something we usually deal with.
Even if that's true, you could have worded it nicer. You could have handled this better, Date.
You know, that's what I tell myself when I go to bed every night.
I think so as well. You are as clumsy as ever.
Summarize this for me.
Hide Iris? I mean, I don't mind, but... why here?
The organization that I'm in may have a traitor.
Did we conclude that at this point in the game? I don't remember that coming up at this point.
So I can't take her to HQ. That, of course, means that I can't take her to my house either.
I guess trying to think about the timeline, when we first took her to the Somnium machine, I think that we were suspicious of Boss, was that correct? We weren't suspicious of Pewter yet, but we were thinking that Boss might have been up to something. And then we kind of dropped that. That didn't really come up again.
So I thought this diner would be a good place. Her enemies wouldn't look for her here. If she's here with you guys, I know that she's safe.
Wait, you guys?
Yeah, I'm expecting one more. Any minute now.
Mizuki?
Well, of course, I asked my super strong adoptive daughter to come here because I wasn't going to leave Iris alone with you, Oda.
Don't worry, I understand everything. I'll protect Iris.
Anyway, if they do manage to find her here, having Mizuki around should help, right?
Right. I know how strong she is.
Are we ever going to address that? Like, is that just something everyone accepted before, like, the events of the game began? That Mizuki is somehow has super strength?
Good luck, you two.
Thanks, Date.
Let's head and talk to Iris's mom.
Date.
I'm sorry for coming so late.
That's what he says to all the...
I need to talk to you about Iris.
What is it?
Yeah, it's kind of a long story.
Iris said something to me that was very concerning.
She believes she's being stalked by, like, a secret society and...
She said she's being targeted by an organization called Laws and that she needs help. Does any of this sound familiar?
Yeah, let's not tell her that someone actually tried to kidnap her.
I didn't intend to hide it from you. I just never found the right time.
Huh?
She's... sick.
She's got... brain failure.
Iris has a malignant brain tumor.
A brain tumor?
It makes her say strange things sometimes.
I mean, I guess her abrupt death in the other timeline makes a bit more sense now.
I see. Her delirium could be a result of a brain tumor. It can also cause hallucinations and violent thoughts. It makes sense. Everything Iris said was likely a result of her condition.
So how long has she had this brain tumor?
We found out in January. She suddenly collapsed at school. She went to the hospital and they examined her. They found a tumor. According to the doctor, surgery wouldn't help.
You mean?
Grade 4. Terminal. She has a year to live. At most. That's what the doctor told me. And if they were right, then she only has a few months left.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
So she does know that, I guess. Has Iris contacted you?
Yes. She said she was staying with a friend. She's with Mizuki. But it still bothers me. I'm so worried that I couldn't sleep.
Does she know? Whoops. She sure is sitting on that sofa. Does Iris know?
I didn't tell her the specifics, but I'm sure she knows.
And about the disease.
It's a brain tumor. It can cause a number of side effects. Nausea and dizziness. Sometimes her hands and legs go numb. Sometimes she can't control her body temperature.
No, but I am kind of warm.
What? That was all caused by her brain tumor?
Is there any... I mean, I'm gonna guess the answer is no, but I guess let's ask.
Ordinary treatments won't work. But there is one way.
Oh?
To save her life.
Which is?
Well, maybe later.
Date, it's from Mizuki.
Why now? Sorry, could you excuse me?
Date, I'm sorry.
What? What happened?
Iris, she's gone. She disappeared. I only took my eyes off her for a second.
What? Where did she go?
I don't know. That's why I'm calling. But she left a note on the table. Oh, just sent you a picture. Did you get it?
I have it now. Opening.
The person she trusts most.
Iris.
I have tried calling Iris with a different line. I cannot connect. It is probable that she turned her phone off.
Damn. Mizuki, let's split up and find her. Let Ota know too.
Got it.
Did something happen?
Maybe.
What?
Iris said that she was going with somebody. With the person she trusts most. Any idea who that might be?
No.
Okay.
Periods.
I'm gonna go look for her.
I'll go too.
No, please, stay here. She might come home.
But...
It's all right. I'll find her. Trust me.
Ellipses. More ellipses.
Okay.
So, eliminating the delusion turned out to be not as much fun as we thought. It was a lot more fun when we all thought that she was being hunted by the
President Iris's letter, the one she trusts most.
by the secret society who were trying to silence her because she knew too much. But I guess that we do come up with our fantasies when we don't want to deal with the actual reality.
Who do you think that is?
Who does Iris trust the most? Well, it could have been us. It is not. She didn't go to Hitomi. She doesn't know where Uncle is, so I guess it must be Renju.
I think so too. Remember what Iris said?
I look up to him. He's done so much for me. I know I can rely on him more than anyone else.
According to the mermaid at Sunfish Pocket,
He was looking for Iris.
I think Renju called Iris.
And Iris went looking for him.
Exactly.
Then what can I do?
I mean, there's nothing we can do. We have completely failed every time we have tried to find Renju. If she is with Renju, it basically means, as far as we're concerned, she is not even on the planet Earth anymore. We can just assume that.
We've been looking for Renju. Everyone at HQ is looking for him too.
He is impossible to find.
Not to mention, he's on the run with number 89.
Oh, right. So that I keep forgetting about him. He seems important, but I keep forgetting about him.
And even with all of that, we haven't found him. We don't even have any leads.
If we only had some clues to work with.
Man, that's what I've been saying this whole game. We've got nothing.
Then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Are you giving up? Iris might be with number 89 at this very moment. We need to find her immediately. Now think, Date. Where would Renju go?
Where would Renju go? Well, I mean, he likes the mermaid place. He owns it, right? I think they said he owned it. He also liked Mama's Bar. It's a couple places we know of. He owns Lemniscate. Sunfish Pocket, let's say. Let's guess that.
Ota already searched Sunfish Pocket.
Yeah.
It's open for business. However, Iris was not there. I didn't ask about Renju, but I am sure that he would have told us.
I guess we could ask about Lemniscate.
I got a call from Mizuki. She went to Lemniscate, but no one was there.
Have we tried visiting his house? I don't think we have.
Renju's house is currently occupied by officers from HQ. If he went back there, we would have been contacted.
So are we just... Oh, the cold storage warehouse. It always leads back to that, doesn't it? And we could ask about the Sagan household.
It's true that they've known each other for some time, but when we went to the house, he was not there.
Alright, so only one option.
The cold storage warehouse. Maybe he's there.
There is no one here.
Yep, that table absolutely does not have a dead Iris on it. Confirming that.
Damn. He's not here? Let's go, Iba.
Wait.
What's wrong? Is there someone here?
No living organisms detected.
Then...
No living organisms detected.
And there still could be dead ones.
You mean...
Let's search the area. We might be able to find something.
Switchboard installed in the back? Nothing strange. This
On
workbench?
Sunday night, you saw Iris's body here?
That's what I saw.
Yeah. Her dead body was right here on the workbench.
This is where we found her. Nothing there now. The forklift? Can we X-ray inside the forklift? Alright, sure. Question marks.
No. This can't be.
It was the forklift the whole time. How did I not realize that the forklift was the culprit? In plain sight.
Iris.
The case remains unsolved. Also, just want to confirm with Iba, you are seeing this, right? You're seeing your dead body? Just to make sure that you're seeing this too. Just don't want to be in a situation where I'm seeing it and then you can't confirm that. Alright, so let's look at that timeline. Aha, okay. So, of course, this is something that we saw many times in the Zero Escape games, where we would reach a point in the timeline where it would stop us because we have not done something or gotten information from another timeline. That was a common occurrence. We can't go any further because we need to get something else from somewhere else in the story. Okay. So we have now exhausted as much as we can for this. We got one ending, and we got to one plot lock. So we've completed the right side of it as much as we can for right now. So that means that when we continue on with AI, we're going to go back to Mizuki's Somnium. We're going to take the other choice and start filling out the left side of the flowchart. And at some point, we're going to get information that we need to continue on with the right side. So we made some progress tonight. Made a good deal of progress. We found out some interesting things about Iris. And I'm actually glad that this was the order we did that in. Like, that we believed her first, and then we didn't believe her. Because this whole thing would have been kind of sad if we had known about this. Like, it would be kind of depressing if we went through this whole thing knowing that she had a brain tumor. But, you know, we found out afterwards, and it put this whole thing into context. And of course, that is something that Uchikochi likes to do with his games, with his stories. That he'll give you facts and information later on that will put things you saw previously into a new context. So, right side is done for now. Next time, we will be starting on the left side, and I have no idea how things are going to change. I assume that this whole story with Iris is not something we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing something else, but considering how basically the entire game so far has been about Iris, I have no idea how things are going to change. Hey, maybe we might actually investigate a murder case. How about that? Maybe we might actually investigate a murder. Who can say in this murder mystery? We'll find out next time as we continue on with AI, the Somnium Files. I'll see you then for that.